Guys, welcome to AV Atmos, and I've missed you guys. It's been a while. My name is Immaculate. I'm the co-founder of AV Atmos. We are a media platform that covers everything the movie industry and as well as the audio industry as well. So if you're new to this platform, you can subscribe right now. Hit the bell icon so you will be notified when our next content has been dropped. Now, I am just going to do a quick review of a movie I just watched recently, which is Avengers Endgame on Blu-ray. Now, if you've not seen this movie, I highly recommend you check it out on Blu-ray if you can. If you can afford the 4K Blu-ray, you can go with that as well or stream it online. Now, onto the quick text specs of this movie. Now, you will get black bars throughout this film because Disney did not release the IMAX version. Now, the movie was shot in 6.5K. It had a 2K DI. The runtime is 3 hours 1 minute, 3 hours and 1 minute. So basically 181 minutes. The digital intermediary got on the Blu-ray disc was 2K. Now, if you're going to watch this on 4K, it still got a 2K DI as well. It really didn't change so much in terms of the transfer. You are still getting the same transfer that basically is on the 1080p as well. In terms of quality of the video, I would say it is good. It is very, very punchy, vibrant, and detailed. It's saturated. You are getting the best value in the 1080p than maybe spending so much money on the 4K. Now, let me explain something. The 4K would be better than the 1080p, but because Disney didn't release this in this full and shot from like the IMAX cameras that it was shot in, it wasn't released in IMAX on disc. I feel that there is a lot that was taken away from this movie. It was a bit robbed. You are getting great saturation. The highlights are good, especially in the 1080p disc. You are getting great contrast, very deep detail. It's not going to have the explosive bright highlights that you get on a 4K disc because you don't get high dynamic range on this. You are just getting standard dynamic range, but for what it's worth, it is good. The sharpness was very good, at least for 1080p. It's not the best I've seen. It's not close to Aquaman in terms of the level of sharpness and vibrant contrast, but there are some scenes that really stand out, especially the Thanos world, when Thanos kind of like retired after wiping out half of the earth. The planet he was on looked very, very colorful. The final act, the third scene, the final act, the battle scene was really, really good. Explosions really come out really vibrant and good. You get a lot of punch in the color department. It is pretty good. In terms of dynamic range, I would say it is good, but not mind-blowing. I've seen better. I can mention, at least I preferred Venom picture quality to Endgame. I don't know how Sony does it, but Sony's transfers are very, very good. Sony's transfers always tend to be very, very good, and I tend to like Warner Brothers as well, but Disney tends to kind of like, I don't know the engineers that make these discs for them, but they take away a lot from the thing they're supposed to give you as a client that's buying their stuff. I felt that Endgame could have had a lot more detail in terms of range in the picture quality, but alas, it was average. And then on the picture side of things, I'd probably give it a 7/10. Now, I've not watched the 4K version. A lot of people have watched it, they have reviewed it online, so I can't say anything about the 4K version, but if you have the cash, you can buy the 4K version. Now, as for the sound mix is in Atmos. Now, on the disc, you will get Dolby Atmos, you will get DTS 7.1. Now, if you are watching it on regular Blu-ray, you watch it in 7.1 DTS. You can still select the Dolby Atmos if you want, but it's by default on DTS on the regular standard Blu-ray. But if you are watching the 4K version, the regular default audio is the Atmos version. The sound is phenomenal for what it's worth, especially in the battle scenes. The regular voice scenes, like dialogue scenes, is decent but not top notch. Disney tends to reduce the volume of their mixes, especially when they are making these movies. Because when I was in the theater and I watched this film, I noticed that the level of dynamics was lacking in this movie compared to other releases from other studios. They are taking a lot away from you, that is kind of like you, that is patronizing their sound mixes, because they are not just giving you the full thing that you should be expecting from a movie like Endgame that cost $400 million to produce. They are taking a lot away from this movie. The bass response was very good. It reached infrasonic, especially for some scenes, especially when Iron Man fights Thanos. That third act scene, the final scene, was really, really good. It had a lot of punch in the surround effect. What more can I say? The sound was okay, but not perfect. If I would rate the sound, I'll probably give it a 7.5 out of 10. That is because it's not, I didn't see it with Atmos, so maybe if I watched the Atmos version, maybe I would have gotten a better experience. And I would probably say just 7.5 is the best I can give for the sound mix in DTS 7.1. But if you are opportune to watch this in Dolby Atmos, you will get a better sound in general. So guys, go out there, purchase this movie. It is good. It's the finale of the phase 3 franchise of the Marvel MCU, and it is a great movie. It's the highest grossing movie of all time. Currently it's nearly $2.8 billion, and I am really, really stoked for what is in store for us in phase 4 coming from next year, especially Black Widow and the Eternals. So guys, if you like this content, go ahead, smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, keep watching. My name is Immaculate, and I'll see you guys.